Have you ever felt like you were alive, but not of this world? You can walk into a room full of people, but still feel strangely alone. Do you care deeply about other people, even feel their emotions, but find it hard for others to truly understand you? If you've ever felt that way, you might be an INFJ, the rarest personality type in the world. Only 2% of the population has this personality type, a contradictory combination of spiritual depth and intense sensitivity. Today, we're going to explore 15 signs of an INFJ to see if you have the soul map of a mentor type. 1. You seem to live on a different wave. INFJs often feel like they're seeing the world through a different lens. They don't just hear what others say, they sense what's underneath. Their intuition is their compass. It guides them to things that others often miss. But it's this very fact that makes them feel isolated and out of place in the crowd. 2. You want everything to be perfect, and so you procrastinate. INFJs don't want to do something just to finish it. They want to do it right. This perfectionism makes them prone to procrastination, fear of making mistakes, fear of not being good enough. But as they grow older, they learn that sometimes miracles come from the courage to start, not from perfection. 3. You appreciate beauty and subtle values. NFJs have a deep sense of aesthetics. They love beauty, not frivolous luxury, but sophistication, harmony, quality, and meaning. A simple handmade item, a gentle classical song, is enough to make their heart flutter. 4. You make people open up naturally. There is something about the eyes and presence of an INFJ that makes strangers feel safe. They don't try to exploit others. They just listen with sincerity, making the other person willing to share their deepest feelings. 5. You're deeply empathetic, but hard to be understood. INFJs are quick to pick up on other people's true feelings, even when they're hiding them. But INFJs themselves rarely reveal their full selves. They understand others, but few understand them. 6. You absorb other people's emotions. Do you ever feel exhausted after a day filled with emotions that aren't your own? INFJs don't just observe other people's emotions, they feel them as their own. This can leave them feeling exhausted if they don't know how to protect themselves. 7. You crave real connection. NFJs are not interested in superficial social relationships. They need deep conversations, meaningful connections. Once they open their hearts, INFJs love with all their heart, deeply, loyally, and delicately. 8. You're a true introvert. Although INFJs can be social, they still need quiet time to recharge. They don't mind being alone. That's when they listen to themselves, reflect, and recharge. 9. You are very sensitive to conflict. Even a small argument can cause INFJs to lose sleep, have headaches, or feel tired. They crave harmony and are easily hurt by harsh words. But over time, they learn to set healthy boundaries to protect themselves without hurting others. 10. You're always looking to the future. INFJs live with ideals and long-term goals. They're not afraid to let go of things that no longer serve them in order to find their true path. They don't want to repeat the same mistakes. They choose to move forward with faith and determination. 11. You get caught up in saving others. INFJs see potential in everyone, especially those who are broken. They tend to be saving angels, but sometimes this can be exhausting if they forget that you can't heal someone if you're broken yourself. 12. You're a deep thinker. INFJs spend a lot of time thinking about their philosophy, spirituality, and life purpose. They don't like superficial conversations or gossip, but this also makes it difficult for them to have fun or pretend to be happy like everyone else. 13. You have a gift for language and creativity. INFJs often choose to write rather than speak. Writing is where they pour out complex thoughts, express metaphors, and deep emotions that words cannot fully express. 14. You work best alone or in small groups. While they can collaborate, INFJs are most effective when given creative freedom or working with like-minded people. They enjoy fields related to research, technology, psychology, or the healing arts. 15. You live for what's right. INFJs are driven by a sense of justice, compassion, and moral responsibility. While they may not be in a helping people profession, they strive to create value, whether through work, writing, or quiet acts of kindness. If you recognize yourself in most of the above signs, congratulations. You're not strange. You're just rare. You're an INFJ, a person with a deep heart, a creative mind, and a soul searching for true meaning in this life. Embrace your differences, because this world needs people like you. People who continue to love, listen, heal,